Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is dedicated to my corporate cuties because when you're working Monday through Friday, you can find yourself stuck in a rut. So I put together some videos to help change up your routine or just glam it up a bit, but still remain work appropriate. If you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. First and foremost, you want to moisturize your skin. I'm going to use Pond's Dry Skin Cream and Origin's Ginseng Under Eye Cream to moisturize even more, Max Fix Plus. Don't forget to prime your skin, which I forgot to insert here, but then I'm also going to use L'Oreal True Match Foundation, which is one of my favorites. It really does match so many different skin tones, and just dab that on your face. And then my favorite way to apply foundations during, Monday through Friday when I'm in a rush work week is to use a damp sponge like the one here, because for foundation and concealer, it's just so quick. You just kind of dab it in and it's the quickest thing you can use. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, especially if you're working long hours up late at night. This is going to help in preparation for your concealer. This is just going to help cancel out the dark circles under your eyes. When you're choosing a color, these are normally going to be orange because the orange is going to cancel out that purple and the blue or any veins you might have and dark circles going on. And you definitely want to go a shade darker as opposed to lighter, because if you go lighter, then it's not going to cancel out or conceal as much. Then I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is actually my go-to concealer for work because the wand just makes it so quick and easy and low maintenance to apply under my eyes. And then I'm just going to dab that with that beauty blender and it's so freaking quick. Under eyes, if you're in a rush, you can definitely use the same powder you're going to use for your whole face, but I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. It doesn't take any longer, so you can just do this, or you can just use the same all-around face powder. To set my foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder with a fluffy brush and just tap that right over my face. Now, just to add dimension, I'm going to take this Rimmel bronzer, and I'm not necessarily going to contour. I'm just going to bronze up the face just around kind of like a C shape, around the temples of my cheeks, underneath my cheekbones, and underneath my jawline. Just warming it up, nothing precise, real quick. Then I'm going to take the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in a color Tipsy, and I love these blushes because these are honestly the most long-lasting blushes I have tried so far. And this is just a color that I have, but they have so many different colors you can choose from. They have really light pinks, great neutrals. This is just one I had, but regardless, it goes really great with many different skin tones. And because you're going to be out and about for a minimum of at least 9 to 10 hours or more, you really want something that's going to last you all day. Now I'm going to take MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyes, because you really want something that's going to adhere to the shadows and last all day, and especially because you're going to be out and about for a very long time, you want minimal creasing for your eyeshadows. And with this eyeshadow primer, there's like no creasing whatsoever. Now the palette I'm going to use today is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to take that color Salted Caramel with a fluffy brush and just put that all over my crease to create a nice transition color. Then I'm going to go ahead and take that color White Chocolate, and with the flat shader brush, just pat that all over my lid. So this is a nice cream color, so it's a couple shades lighter than my skin tone. It makes a difference, but it's nothing too noticeable. So it's very subtle, but it makes a nice subtle difference. Then I'm going to take that color Semi Sweet with a stiff blending brush and put that right into my crease. It's going to help define the crease, and I really love this palette because it has a lot of browns, a lot of warm tones to work with, which is great for work time makeup because it's less harsh than using a black, but then you can still define your eyes. Plus, I feel as though browns allow for a softer, more sultry look, which is always daytime appropriate, daytime or nighttime. In between colors, don't forget to blend. Then I'm going to take that color Cherry Cordial, which is like a burgundy maroon color. And this step is optional. You can definitely stop where you're at. But I like adding this with a pencil brush into the outer V, outside portion of the crease, because it definitely helps define it without using the harshness of a black. Burgundies and maroons just add like an elegance factor to eyeshadows and eye colors. They just help them stand out. I don't know what it is, but they just add a little something. So that's just a color to add, you know, a little bit playfulness into your eye look. It's not a lot, but it just adds a little bit of a sexy sultriness to your work appropriate look. Then I'm going to take that color Triple Fudge. This is also optional, but I like it just to define my lower lash line instead of using maybe like a pencil liner or something. This is just going to be a little bit more adding to that sultry effect rather than harshness. Then with the pencil brush with a combination of that salted caramel and Semi Sweet, I'm just going to use that to blend the lower lash line. I'm going to take that Rimmel Scandal Eyes in the color Nude, and this is really going to help my eyes appear wider, larger, and more awake. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the waterline. Use the Benefit Give Me Brow, which is my new favorite way to do my brows, especially during the work week, because this is just so quick, efficient, and because brows in general take the most time. I have a review on this product. I'll link it down below, and it just talks to you a little bit more in depth about it and why it's actually a really great investment, especially if you're always on the run with your makeup. I'm going to take that champagne color in the palette to highlight my brow bone. You can use that white chocolate again, but I just like this to highlight. And then the most importantly, I'm going to put this in the inner corners of my eye to help brighten them up, and so you don't look like you need 5 cups of coffee to wake you up that day. I use the Benefit Push-Up Liner for my eyeliner, or you can always just use shadow. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal Miss Manga Mascara. And here I'm just going to show you how to get the most out of your mascara. Basically, you want to wiggle at the root and pull up. Grab at the root and pull up. You want to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle as much as you can, and you're really going to get the most out of your mascara and help elongate your lashes. I put on Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm, and then I'm just going to use the rest of that concealer left on my sponge just so I can get the most out of my lipstick. And I'm going to use the Tarte Power Pigment in the color Exposed. So this is a great neutral color, and the staying power is amazing. So this is just great for, you don't even have to think about it, but it's a great neutral. Yeah, it's a matte, but it also remains a little bit of gloss. It's kind of weird, but it lasts and it works all day. Then I'm going to use NYX Dewy Finish finishing spray. They have one in matte if you prefer a matte finish, but I personally prefer a dewy finish. And if you're going to invest in anything, make sure to get a setting spray. It's really going to make a difference in keeping your makeup together and looking fresh throughout the whole day. And you can spritz it, especially if you have something dewy like this, just for a refresher for your makeup. If you guys enjoyed this look, this takes me anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. I can do this real quick and easy. I've got it down, and once you've done this like 1 or 2 times, you will have it down. Sometimes you can do half your face at home and then the rest on the train, especially with the convenience of that eyebrow Give Me Brow by Benefit. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. I love the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette for work looks. I'll definitely do more with this palette as well as other palettes. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with the work look tutorials and get ready with me. I'll see you guys next time.